Hi, welcome to MyProjectBazaar.com. Now let me discuss about the title of the process. The title of the process is IoT-OAS, that is called an OAuth-Based Authorization Service Architecture for Secure Services in IoT Scenarios. The main objective of this paper is to defines three main rules in the scenario, that is a user, service provider and service consumer. User, U, is the entity which generates some sort of information. The service provider holds the information generated by the users and makes it available through APIs. The service consumer, SC, also referred to as a client application, access the information stored by the SP for its own utilization. This is the main objective of the process. Now let me discuss about the abstract of our process. The evolution of online services such as those enabled by social networks has had a relevant impact on the amount of data and personal information disseminated on the internet. In this paper, we have proposed a novel architecture to provide HTTP and COAP service providers with an authorization layer to be able to disseminate the services without the need of implementing the auth logic, but rather by invoking an external auth-based authorization service known as IoT-OAS. The designed approach has been applied to significant IoT scenarios with multiple smart objects or more generally constrained devices characterized by limited computational power, operating in lousy and low power networks, and usually battery powered, thus requiring extreme attention on energy consumption. Moreover, delegating the authorization logic to an external lead service leads to several additional benefits, such as reducing the time required by service developers to implement auth-protected online services, supporting legacy auth client applications seamlessly, limiting the device completely onto service logic while still providing access control policies for its services. This is abstract of our process. Now let me discuss about the data flow diagram of our process. First, the user sends ID to the smart card generator, and it generates a private key for the user. It saves the private key and sends a private key to user. Then user sends a private key to the service provider and checks a private key, and it generates sends to the user. Then user stores the data in the cloud, and after that by using that information keys, user can perform some operations and can get services from services provider. If the user is authorized one, means they can get the services from the service provider by using their unique keys. This is a complete flow of our process. Now let me discuss about the complete demo of our process. First, you have to run home.java. Just I click on that frame and click run file. So here the home page will be opened here. Our title is IoT-OAS, an auth-based authorization service architecture for secure services in IoT scenarios. Just click on the frame. The user registration frame will be opened here. Here you must enter your ID. Then enter your name. Then enter your gender. Then here you enter your age. Then enter your mail ID. Then here you just click on the date button. Date will be displayed here. Register on that date will be displayed here. Then your time will be displayed here. Send request to that particular user service provider. Send the ID is being sent to the smart card generator. Then here you just put your ID here and enter your name. Then get ID. Your generated keys, previously generated keys will be displayed here for particular users. Then generate private key for that for the user. Then send private key to the service provider for verification. Then click next button. Here service provider details will be displayed here. Service provider 1, name service provider, then station SAG. Then here details of users will be, you need to enter here. Then enter your private key here. So receive private key. Then check for shared secret registered successfully. Then click next button here. Receive request has been received here. That user ID, username and private key. Then send service request to user, request granted. Then service providing here. It will be entered into the service provider. Service provider details will be displayed here. Here services offered by the service providers are file security and file access. Enter your details and enter your private key. Then click offering, continue for our services. Then here you can choose any files. So enter your key here, details, encrypt the data, file transfer, encrypt data has been sent to the client and click client. Here page will be opened here. We can choose any file and decrypt. Enter your key and click decrypt. Details of that file will be displayed here and enter next button. Then file, select any files. Then file informations will be displayed here. Then click next. Service provider details will be displayed here. Then here you can choose any file, modify like that. 78, enter your private key. So by here we are authoring that user, then offering continue our services. Then select file. Before modify, then open editor, and after modification the information will be displayed here. Then can choose any file here, create file. Create, open file and save file. Save file, successfully saved. These are the operations offered by the service provider to that particular user. So these are authenticated by the particular key of the user. If the key is wrong, means there is he or she is unauthorized user. So if he or she is the authorized user, he can get some services which is provided by the service